Coach, how's the intensity? How's practice out here today? Getting ready for Saturday.
I think the guys did a good job. It's a lot to learn. Just not playing the option all year on defense. There's some transition for our guys, and Jay's been doing a good job on Sundays each week. He's been taking some time with those guys and working the option plan, and hopefully there's been enough carryover that we'll be able to take that into Saturday and do a good job. We made some mistakes out here today and probably anticipated that, and with guys in gear and going real fast, and hopefully we'll get that cleaned up, whether it's a run assignment or a play action pass or whatever it may be. And then offensively, just preparing for what we imagine may come our way from them on defense. And they changed things up against Navy a little bit, and so we're just kind of preparing for what we've seen and what we think we could see.
You mentioned your favorite part of the week is the rivalry in the game. Sold out crowds, so much emotion. How excited are you? How excited you hope your team is for Saturday?
I think our team's excited. I sure am. I love playing in these games, in these rivalry games, and I've been really fortunate to be a part of a bunch of these academy rivalry games, and they're always fun, and they're always high emotion and very intense, and there's a lot at stake, and that's what makes it fun.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
And Coach, you talked a little bit today about the importance of stopping Air Force's running game. Like you, they're a very good running team. Got a good quarterback. Tell us a little bit about just the way they run the option play and the keys in stopping their offense.
As you said, the run game is where it starts, and we've got to do a good job stopping the run, and then not be so anxious to get up there and poke our nose into every run play that we let guys get behind us in a play action pass. So it's a challenging offense to defend, and you've got to commit enough guys to the run to get it stopped, but enough that in the back end that we're paying attention to what's going on with guys running past us. So we made some mistakes today, and hopefully we'll get those cleared up and be able to execute on Saturday.
And on defense, Air Force has got a terrific safety leading their defense and tackle, some very good linebackers. What are some of the assets they bring on defense?
They know our offense. They've played us a lot. Their coaches have faced this offense a lot, obviously, all through the spring and preseason camp. And I'm sure they do some good stuff where they get a chance to see it. So they know the offense, and they'll have their guys in position, and hopefully we'll be able to block them and keep them blocked. That's the key to moving the ball.
You got to be happy about the maturity of your defense. Jim Nautical, that great play to cause a fumble last week. What are your thoughts about how your defense is playing?
That was a big play by James, and those turnovers are huge, and it turned into a score for us and allowed us to stretch the lead, and it was a big play in the game. I think the guys have been playing hard. They obviously executed very well in the first half last week, and we had some things happen in the second half that we'd like to get back, but give credit to the other team. They made some plays, so fortunately we made enough down the stretch to win the game, and hopefully we'll do that this week as well.
Coach, in terms of the way your offense performed against Eastern Michigan, you really were able to break through in the passing offense. With guys like Kelvin and Hayes and some of those guys really stepping up. Well, was it a surprise to you to see how well the passing offense did against them?
Oh, we hit some plays. I mean, we only threw it 8 times, so it wasn't like we were throwing it all over the place. We just completed a lot of them, and a couple of the play actions, the guys were wide open, and I thought the guys did a really good job of taking care of the ball when it came their way in the game on Saturday. The one that we didn't complete, we kind of had to throw it away, and Kelvin didn't find the underneath guy and tried to throw it over the top and knew that guy wasn't open, and so there weren't any problems handling the ball, even though it was wet and a little chilly. So I was proud of their effort.
With the win, you guys made it up to 6 wins, and now you start thinking bowl eligibility. I know it's a little bit earlier on in the season, but I mean, what can you say as far as this team to already get to that point, and what is that something that's going to motivate you moving forward?
Oh, it's no motivation for this game or any of the rest of the games. It's certainly a goal of our team is to be able to play in the postseason, but it is for everybody that plays at this level, and it's just a measure of success for people that play at this level that you get to play in the postseason. And I'm proud of our guys for getting to this point, but I can assure you we're not thinking anything about that. Well, all of our effort and focus is on this game. It needs a lot of attention and deserves the attention.
Okay. Coach, just the atmosphere on Saturday, you're going to have a sold-out crowd, but you have a veteran team. They've played Air Force before, almost all your starters. What does that experience bring to playing a key game like you'll have on Saturday?
I think experience helps you in any game you play. But in a game like this where there is a lot of emotion and it is such a heated rivalry, to have guys that have been in the game, they settle down a lot quicker and settle into their job, and that's what's most important. That's what's going to win the game is the execution of our plays and our fundamentals. And emotion, I think emotion can help those things, but emotion alone won't win the game.